people must be joking. I mean, oh, sorry, I'm the one who put it. I was supposed to record today's video. You guys had actually asked me questions about me, and guess what? Today I'm dropping this bomb video. I'm dropping this legit answers about whatever you want to know about me. Thank you so much, guys, for tuning into my channel. Thank you so much, guys, for cooperating and sending your questions via my WhatsApp, Instagram, and Facebook accounts. I am dearly grateful. Asanteni sana. And so let's see what this beautiful African lady has for you guys. So guys, you can imagine, I had actually put this camera here, but I forgot that I put it here. So I was busy replying to my DMs and taking some water, you know. Then when I look up, I just see the camera and I'm like, oh, so
No!
I actually put it. I was looking for lighting, you know. Right now when we have COVID-19, you can go outside, so you just have to utilize whatever you have. And so right now I'm just at home and I had to look for where the lighting suits best, you know. Yeah, and so as you guys know, you can see the headline down there, so you definitely know whatever I'll be doing today. I just hope that y'all can see me. Yeah, I hope you can see me well right now. And as I said, I'm gonna try to look at the camera and let's look at myself. So let's see how it goes. So I actually got a couple of questions. Sorry, I actually got a couple of questions, but I chose some that I'm gonna tackle, and I hope I tackle all of them. So, oh, I even have my spectacles on. You know, I have problems with my eyes, but I'm just gonna. Uh, I don't like wearing it that much, so let me just do without. So the first question was actually well, I'm using my laptop. In case you're wondering why I'm looking down, looking up, looking down, looking up. So yeah, the first question someone asked is that what were you doing when you felt most passionate and most alive? So this is basically about my career. I think the time that I felt most passionate and alive is when I was there for attachment, doing what I like and my career stuff. Yeah. Then the other thing, I'm gonna try to be as fast as possible because I have so many questions to tackle, so you guys gotta bear with me. So I have another one. The secrets to your sexy body. Y'all joke too much. So the secret to my sexy body. Well, I didn't actually understand this question well. I didn't know what you meant. But in case you're asking about curvy things, I was born like this. Maybe if you meant skincare, then I use natural products for skincare. For my skincare routine, that is. Then the other question is, what is your biggest fear? Well, my biggest fear is actually cockroaches. I don't like cockroaches at all. Like, if you just bring me a cockroach, I'd give you everything that belongs to my life. So, yeah, and again, sorry if I look like I'm raising my head too far. It's because I've told you guys that I was looking for where there's perfect lighting, you know. So yeah, we continue. Then the other thing is, who is the lucky guy? And a photo of him. The lucky guy and a photo of him. You guys are so nosy. Why though? Why would you be that nosy? I mean, okay, so the lucky guy, I won't mention his name, neither will I post his picture because it is out of his consent, you know. And for us, we don't just do things like randomly. Not everybody likes publicity, you know. So that one I'm gonna just sweep it under the carpet. Yeah. So the other question is, when are you getting married? Huh? Jamani, mimi sijui when I'm getting married. I don't know. I don't know, you know. That is on God. God's timing is always the best. So I can't talk about that right now because I don't want to count my chicks before the eggs hatch. So yeah, that's actually with that. Yeah. And then the other thing is what would you do if fear was not a factor and you could not fail? Well, when I saw this question, the first thing that came into my mind was prayer, because I am a prayerful girl, I am a prayerful woman. Everything that looks like a stumbling point or a stumbling stone to me, I always win it through my knees, you know. When I believe that the power is on my knees. So anytime I go on my knee, I know it's a success. I know it's victory. So if I would do something and fear wasn't a factor and I wouldn't fail, that is definitely on prayers. Then the other thing we have, the other question was, if you are the president, what will you do different from others? I would stop corruption. I know it's hard, but you know, corruption is all over. So I will try and stop corruption and support and remember those who are down in life, you know, those people who are in slums. So I will take much care of them, because at this point I know how it feels like to lack. You get me? You get me? Then the other question was, um do you think men are trash? I can't say men are trash, but all I can say is men are dogs. So you better take your dog and tame it nicely. About them being trash, I don't think so, but they are dogs. So you just pick your dog and tame it nicely. Then the other question, um, how do you handle pressure and what are your goals? So how I handle pressure, definitely again on my knees, you know. Now there is time that I used to handle pressure with my mind and my mouth, and just when I think about, I just blow up. When things are bad, I just blow up. But I came to sit myself down, something like that, and I came up with something which was so good, and that was prayers. Yeah. Sorry, if there's anything that is disturbing you, whatever, just always take it to prayers. Take it to prayers. It shall always be okay. And then about my goals, what are my goals? My biggest goal is to be the best mom to my kids and the best wife to my husband. So yeah, that's my biggest goal. And another one, are you a virgin? Why would someone ask this? Like, seriously? Why would you ask this? If I'm a virgin, well, I will leave that for you guys to guess. Yeah, I think I need a break because I can feel my throat. Okay? So let me grab a snack. Then I come back. So guys, I'm back from grabbing that snack, you know. I hope I'm gonna be as loud as possible. I just hope I don't have issues with the sounding, whatever. So I will try to be as loud, as loud as possible. So yeah, we continue. So the other question was, what is your height? Well, my height is 161 centimeters. I don't know how many that is in feet, whatever. Then the other thing is, what inspires you to do good? Well, sometimes what inspires me to do good is just because sometimes some people have done good to me. Yeah, so I sort of want to be human to people the way I, how can I say? Well, I try to put myself into people's shoes, you know. So yeah, that's how I go about that. And then the other question is have you ever done a threesome? What? Why would you guys ask something like that? So I have never done that, and I don't think I will ever do that. I have never and never will I. Yeah. Then the other thing is at what age did you lose your virginity and how did it feel? Was it a disappointment or the coolest thing ever? Well, it was not a disappointment, and again, it wasn't the coolest thing I'm sorry, the coolest thing ever, because it was definitely painful. Yeah, so at what age? At what age? I'm not gonna say that, but it's 1 year ago, so yeah. Another question is, how do you see love in the next 10 years to come? How I see love in the next 10 years to come is that so far, not so good. People are gonna have to buy love, you know. There's no true love around right now. If you get someone who is true, please make sure you hold on to that person. Make sure you be with that person. Make sure you treat that person nicely. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Yeah, so in the next 10 years to come, love will be priced. It will have a price, I tell you. So enjoy true love when it still lasts, and thank God for whoever you have, you know. Yeah. Then the other thing is how let me leave that one first. It's a long one. The other thing, what is this? 6 experiences. Wait, not 6 experiences. Experiences from past relationships and how to nurse heartbreaks. Wow, now that's a whole episode. Well, I've experienced the nastiest things ever. I've experienced the most arrogant people in life. The I have experienced arrogance at its own level, you know. And again, I don't want to talk much about my past experiences because I don't want those the person that it involves to feel so special to be in my content, you know. But I can tell you that the experiences that I had in my past relationships weren't so good. They weren't so good. I can tell you that, and I can assure you that they were not so good. Not so good. And then how to nurse heartbreaks. Well, I think the best thing or the best way to nurse a heartbreak is by learning to forgive. Once you learn how to forgive your partner, you will always let go of them, and you will always feel peaceful at heart. You'll move on with your life, and you know what I mean. You know what I mean. Definitely, you've been here. So the other thing, what's the other question? If you are gay and you were a boy, would you be the one to fuck or the one to be fucked? Really? You mean, what are you asking? So my answer here is I cannot be a gay. Leave alone asking about the conditions and my responsibilities. I cannot be that thing. Yeah, I can't. And then the other thing is, you seem to have a strong attraction to West African men and their culture. Are you seeing one or? Well, about West African people, I have so many friends from West Africa. I think that's why maybe some of you see as if I am seeing some of them, or maybe I am grooving with some of them, but I'm not gonna answer that. Just know I have a lot of friends from West Africa, Nigeria, Gambia, Ghana, Cameroon. You know what I mean? Yeah, so I have lots of friends from there, and I cannot deny I love their culture, their meals, their dishes, how they do their things. So kudos, guys, kudos to all West African people. Yeah. And so the other question is, how was the journey with coping up with the loss of your mom, and what helped you move on? Hmm. Well, that question is a bit of, it takes me back and reminds me of a lot. And so I don't know whether I can answer that question, but let me see. I can't say that it's been an easy journey. I'll be lying to you, it's not been easy for me, and it's been hard for me because I lost her just in my hands. You know the way you can take someone to the hospital hoping that they'll be fine, and they just die when you're with them, before any other thing is done, before the doctors do a thing to, before the doctors do a thing to her. I'm trying to be strong. I'm never weak anyway. For those who know me, I'm never weak, but yeah. So it wasn't as easy when my mom died. I suffered a lot because first, that depression that was brought by her death brought me a lot of damages in my brain, because I was starting to have chemical imbalances in my brain, and this is something that not even my guardians have ever known of, because I have struggled with it for a long time. I was almost getting diagnosed with bipolar because I was losing it. I was losing it, and every time I think about it, it's not something good, trust me. So the depression brought to me, I was almost getting there. I managed. I was almost getting there, but I managed. And then the other thing, you see, the reason why I wear my specs, it's because I sorry, when she passed, I had issues with my sugar levels, whatever, and it caused me problems with my eyes, which I've been struggling with. But right now I am better. I can do without specs. There are times that I missed like 2 accidents because of not wearing specs. I couldn't see far. Yeah. And it is something that I can't say it's something easy for sure. Whoever asked this question, you've really you've really dug deep into me. And so I know most of my friends do not know about this, but yeah, it's just part of my personal life, and I never want to disclose it to everyone, because yeah, sometimes you just prefer to cope and to nurse your struggles yourself. You know what I mean? So, and for my brother, the effect was a little bit different, because he became, is it bubu anaitwaje, someone who doesn't talk, is it deaf or dumb? I don't even know, something like that. So he did not talk for a week. He couldn't talk for a week. Then later on, pole pole, he started talking, but up to date, I'm telling you, up to date, he still stammers. He cannot talk clearly. And for me, for the depression, it affected me in a way that anytime that I would get bitter or anyone would annoy me, I would not sleep. When I'm annoyed, I wouldn't sleep. I don't eat. I shiver. It's just something out of this world. And there's a month that I actually slept on Puritans. You can imagine. There's no sleep. There's no sleep. A month you just take Puritans for you to sleep. But later on, I curbed all of this, and these times I'm better off. I have tried to deal with my struggles alone, because once you lose your mother, it's over for you. If you're not strong, it's over for you. Trust me. You have to be strong for even those people around you. People will always be there for you, but yourself, because every time this thing will be tormenting your mind, whatever, you have to be strong. Huh? And for someone who saw her mom dying, just seeing like this with your eye, don't you think that's incredible? It was incredible. So it has not been an easy journey, and whatever has helped me cope up is people around me. Trust me, people around me have helped me cope. My friends, I have very nice friends. My some of my family members, some of them, and also just close people. But all I can say is people from outside help more than those people who are from your blood. I know you're gonna trigger a bullet for this one, but it's actually the truth. Take it or leave it. Yeah. So it has not been an easy journey for me when I lost my mom, but I'm coping, because the depression thing is kind of it reduced, because right now if you annoy me, nakula block, because I noticed that anytime I get annoyed or bitter, when I blow up things, I'm the one who ends up regretting, why did I do this. Why did I do that? Why then I'm the one who doesn't sleep, I'm the one who doesn't do whatever. So I just decided, by the way, God, help me into this journey, because I cannot live like this forever. I cannot live like this forever. I have fought battles that I never knew I would fight. I have tried many, and when I say many, I have tried many suicidal stuff. I have a lot of attempted suicide stories with me that no one knows. And out of all of those things, I still remain alive. I have remained alive whether I take what. And I just said, if I'm trying all these things and there's nothing that is actually happening, then it means God wants me to be here. God still wants me to be with the people around me. And so I just decided that anytime I get any problem, I will always pray. Anytime I get a problem, I pray, because every other time I used to think, when something happens, I am thinking that I should be with my mom. That's how bad her loss affected my mind, because every time something happens to me, I'm like, my mom, my mom, and I'm like, no, I have to go where she is. But I have curbed that, and through the help of my friends, I speak out when I think something is really hurting me, and I have some friends who have always helped me, and so that's how I've tried curbing it. It has not been an easy journey. I thank my guardians for being there for me always, my friends, whatever. Thank you so much. Even for you YouTube people, this is something that when I do this and then I see people view, I see people comment, I know that I mean something to people. Even when my mom is not there, at least there's someone out there who still wants to see me. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's all about the loss of my mom. And yeah, then the other question, let me change my mood. Let's go from that mood. A happy mood now. So the other question was, are you an introvert or an extrovert? Well, I can say I am an omnivert. This actually means it depends with the place I am. I can be in this place and be an extrovert depending on the environment. Okay, depending on the environment and the people around me. that can influence me to either be an introvert or an extrovert. So yeah. The other question is, I think that's it for today. Thank you so much, guys, for tuning in. Thank you for each your comments, your time. Make sure you subscribe and give this video a thumbs up, and make sure you comment. Thank you very much. Thank you so much. Thank you and thank you and thank you so much for tuning in. Bye bye, and I love you all.